right, so what's up? What y'all got? So what y'all got?
For once, Wednesday, it actually felt kind of good at work.
Oh, yeah, for a second.
It was actually 71 degrees in the morning for the first time in like
That was what,
3
Tuesday
years.
or Wednesday?
That was Wednesday.
That was nice.
Tyler said we're going through a heat wave called El Nino.
Oh yeah,
El Nino.
El Nino.
It's
El
like
Nino?
every certain number of years, we get this breaking record heat wave. Next week's supposed to be 106
On a Thursday,
I'm
yeah.
a KMS.
on a Thursday.
But like the next whole week, like 7 days, is like 100 and above. So
You know, talking about the weather, I feel like, my opinion, don't get mad, my opinion, but I feel like if the weather is your conversation starter, I feel like you're at your lowest in life. Like I feel like, you know what I mean?
oh shit.
No, because
That's elevator
Tyler,
I'm
talk.
like no, not even that.
no, but we know him. And he's just trying to transition.
No, but
I'm talking about if you see a person,
That is elevator.
if you got an Uber driver, because I know a lot of y'all take Uber. I don't
driver.
take Uber. If you got an Uber driver and he's like, so how's the weather? Dude.
I don't think it's about. I
Actually,
think it's
fuck you.
no.
Actually,
Oh.
fuck
I'm not a
you.
cab driver, but some people I do start it like that.
It's hot
Dude,
today.
that's so bad. I
No.
feel like,
Oh.
But that's the only thing. I work.
I don't
yeah,
think
but
I've ever
you
asked
have
anybody how
nothing
the
going
weather
on
was.
in your life
I mean-
that the first thing you tell me is, how's this weather?
Okay, nobody
Dude.
says that.
How's
It's
this
usually
weather?
reciprocated like, this weather, huh? And you're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Fuck
I'm
it.
sorry. Around here, it's like, boy, it's hot out here, yeah.
Choo.
It's basically the same thing.
But like, I feel like you had so much time. You sat in this car. For countless hours. You've talked to thousands of people by now. You've been doing this for a portion of your life. And once everybody gets in your car, you say, "How's this weather, man?"
I feel
That
like-
that
that's your
pisses me
10th
off.
time saying it.
That pisses me off. Like, bro.
It's a
Come on,
transition.
man.
It's kind of like when
But
everybody.
most of the time, I don't mean to cut you off, but most of the time is the Uber drivers. You're my age. Like, bro,
Oh,
you're
that is
26
true.
years old. What are you
probably an
doing?
age thing. Like it's kind of like
It's
when
an old
every
person thing.
everybody
I
switches
guess.
to Facebook. You know, like we all were like Instagram, Snapchat. One day we woke up and we're like, Facebook's actually kind of
You know, it's
funny.
confusion.
What's
How did they
confusion?
know
Confusion.
what the weather's gonna be next week? Like, how do they know?
Dude, somebody,
In a
Rob
way.
Perillo,
In a way,
explain. I don't understand that. How can you be like, let's check my computer and see if it's going to rain? Like, there's no way.
I know they
No,
do
but, like,
weather
there's rain
balloons.
clouds,
They do
but, like,
weather
how-
balloons
yeah.
and stuff, but like.
So
I
they
still
look
don't
at
know
the
how they really
clouds with like a
predict it.
telescope and they're like, that's a big one. It's
No,
coming.
I don't understand how they know what the weather's gonna be like in the next week. How?
How?
Yeah,
How?
I mean, yeah, they know how like, I guess the wind movements and shit like yeah.
That's
But I
we're
don't know
passionate.
exactly
Like
how.
confusion me.
They're predicting a hurricane for next week. I'm like,
How?
dude,
Oh,
we
yeah.
could get
That's
nuked next
pretty
week.
crazy.
How are you telling me?
The aliens can kill us next week.
Yeah. So it just the math.
I
ain't
just want to
mathing.
apologize to everybody because I feel like the biggest hypocrite because I said at the beginning that if you talk about weather, you're at your complete lowest in life. And yet we're probably 5 minutes in and we've
Talking
talked about
about
the
the
weather to start it off. So
Proved your point wrong.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sad. But
Our first apology video.
yeah,
Yay!
we gotta clickbait it.
Forgive
yes.
us.
I'm sorry for this. ... But
Last
not even trying to make a joke. But at least we're having way better weather than Hawaii.
Oh,
A
that's
Maui?
yeah. I just know over 100 people
My
died.
thing
in
is-
Yeah,
this
and
shit.
there's like
Okay,
1,300
wait.
people.
Real quick, let's explain. So in Maui right now, Tate, if you want to take it since you started it, what's going on in Hawaii?
Well, obviously there's a wildfire.
Mhm.
What I thought, the first thing I thought about when Maui was burning down, what if it's Taka doing it?
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Absolutely not. Taka,
From the-
the fire god off
from
Moana.
from the movie.
From Moana.
Oh, Taka.
Why would he be doing that?
Holy shit.
The
that's
island's
crazy.
name is
Maui.
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 And the reason why Taka, so Tafiti is the whole, it is the island of the sleeping woman, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Okay. Well, I guess she has kind of like an alter ego, and that's Taka,
Mhm.
which I think it's as like it's a vengeful state for the island. So what if somehow the heart got stolen on some supernatural shit I'm talking about? What
Mhm.
if the heart got stolen and the first thing that Taka did was go after Maui, and because he's a fire god,
Holy
Oh.
shit.
you know,
That's crazy.
So-
What can I say? Except
because the island's name's Maui. Or what if the heart was stolen? Let's just say,
Mm-hmm.
By Oprah.
and
Dude.
it just assumed to go to Maui. Like it wasn't Maui,
Mhm.
but it's like the first person they assumed was Maui, and they just attacked Maui, and that's why it's on fire.
I
That's not the
saw-
only
Crazy
one that's
to
on fire though.
Think about that though.
I never thought about that theory. I saw stuff like, so like if you look at like drone footage of the Maui fires, it's so mind blowing that the cities and the local townspeople, they were all completely obliterated. Fire took everything. But if you look at the millionaire houses that are on the coast,
Not
totally fine.
Not
I
That's
mean,
why.
not a single blade of grass is burnt. So I think it was intentional for population control
That's
to
why
get a different structure.
Oprah's name got thrown in it.
What Oprah got? She lives
Oprah's name?
No, she got a
Yeah.
house out there.
Her house.
Oh, I did not
She
know
bought
that.
a bunch of land. Her land was untouched.
there? That's what I'm saying.
Her and someone
What?
else. There's
Yes.
someone else.
From
in
those
Cali-
fires?
Yes,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the same fire in California. When they had that wildfire in California, she bought
Uh-uh.
all this land. Her land was not touched.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was so Maui,
Oprah.
because people say you can go to Maui and have an inexpensive trip, and Maui, maybe something bigger than us is happening to where they want a richer population to go so that it's
They're
more
gonna rebuild?
expensive. Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Wasn't she the richest black woman at some point? Or richest woman?
Was she?
I
She
don't
was.
I'm sure at some point.
ballin'.
I mean, right when she started her stuff,
Well,
that was really.
Where did Oprah come from? Was she just
Her
like, I'm a talk
mother.
show host? I'm a talk show
Oprah
host.
Senior.
Did she have something going for her before?
I thought it was just. I think she was an actor first, then a talk show host.
No way.
Yeah,
She was an
yeah.
actor?
Dude, what?
I
What
didn't know
movie?
she was an
Name a
no, no,
movie.
at
The
least-
Color Purple.
Yeah, but before.
fuck.
Wait,
before.
fact checker.
Yeah, but I didn't know before her talk show stuff. I didn't know she was
I
an
know. I
actor
think. She,
before.
yeah. I think she was an actor before.
Ooh.
But she's been having a talk show. I think since like the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know?
She was like, I think one of the first females to like
You know,
get
it had the
big.
little Oprah.
You
And
know, fucking
it was
signatures.
like you have like the little Tinkerbell.
I like that meme picture of her.
But dude, Oprah had like, if you really go watch all the older Oprah stuff, she had insane. She had like, one of my favorite episodes is she had a group of racist people and she stood up to them
I
and like
remember that.
she was very respectful, and like that was the moment I was like, she deserves it.
Oprah.
She was killing it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Oprah. Come on the podcast.
She had so many different political talks and shit like that
Yeah.
with so many different groups that, you know, that's why her shit was so mainstream.
She
Like,
even-
everybody watched it.
Yeah, I feel like she even influenced Mr. Beast.
What?
Whoa, you're gonna have to link that
I mean-
bridge for sure.
Dude. Hey. I know we just had a really crazy talk. We just talked to a bunch of racist people.
Mhm.
So, in regards, everyone has a brand new car. Look at the key under your seat.
Oh
Oh.
yeah,
I totally
everybody.
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Look at the new
Yeah.
Mercedes. The key
I-
fob is underneath
Oh,
your
yeah.
seat.
Dude, remember when she bought every single person a Beetle? A Volkswagen Beetle, every single
didn't know
person.
that.
People
I
on
didn't know that.
TikTok
I would have
posted.
been pissed.
You
Bro,
could
a
sell
Beetle,
it.
man.
And she paid the taxes for everybody, so they literally walked out with free cars. And you got to pick
Oh,
between
she paid the taxes?
blue, gray,
That'd
and
be
red.
dick.
Damn. Now
Dude,
you
I would've
stuck with a
took
Beetle. Now you stuck with a
May you
Beetle.
sell it?
May I?
You can pocket some money.
You right, you right.
Have her sign it.
Yeah, I'd be like, Oprah autograph Beetle. What's up?
Paige had a Beetle once.
I had to beat a bug.
Damn.
She was ass.
I
I
went.
mean, I didn't have a car, so
I
hers
was
is
on
better than mine.
I was on the levee and I went 100 miles per hour in my beetle bug. That whole thing
Damn.
was shaking. My wheel was shaking.
You know what? You brought up Levy, and I always wanted to ask, so like other people, if you are watching out of state, do y'all have levees, or is it like just a Southern thing?
I think it's just a southern
it is
thing.
a southern
Because like
thing.
you don't see in like Montana, I'm going to the levee.
No.
Like people don't understand. We literally have this giant hill miles down that you ride on the side of it.
It's so fun.
It's so crazy when you think about it, and it's like normal for us.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I mean, ask New Orleans, you know what I mean? They broke.
That was that was
They don't
bad.
always work.
That was bad.
They try their best. Was that Katrina though? When the
Yeah.
levee broke,
Absolutely.
that was rough.
Katrina was one of the worst.
I remember watching it
I think
on
ever.
TV.
I think
Ever,
Harvey
yeah,
and
history.
Katrina.
My
Ever
mom was
in history.
crying.
That was what 09? 09? When was it?
Why I thought 01?
I say 09.
Damn.
I say 09.
Imagine if it was an 01 though. Dude, that'd be a
Because
shit.
I think the
year,
same
bro.
year or the year after the Saints won the Super Bowl, and I kind of find that
I
Eh.
think it was before the Saints won the Super Bowl.
I don't think that's
it was. That's what I'm saying. I feel in a way that was a great team. That was a great team. I'm not talking shit on the Saints, but I
It's
feel
okay.
in a way that the NFL was like, we really do feel bad. Let's give them a Super Bowl for once.
Participation trophy.
Like, if you really think about that. But
You know that's so crazy that there's states that like don't their issue is blizzards.
Dude, that must be nice.
Dude, I don't know.
That
I'll
shit's
take some
scary.
scary rain over being locked in my house.
I seen videos of blizzards. That shit's scary. That shit's
And
scary.
like
I
you
wouldn't
get
wanna do that.
left in your car and you freeze to death.
That's fair, but you rather a flooded house or like, oh, I can't go to work today.
That is true.
But like
Oh.
we
You lose
I guess I'll have to
power.
stay in this heater with my
realistically,
mother.
none of us are built for blizzards.
No.
Because
No.
y'all that are coming from the northern states, y'all aren't built for this heat that we deal with. So like I
For
feel like my
real, that's
body genetically would just fail me
Oh, the
in a
humidity
blizzard.
down here. Oh my god.
It's next level. Like when we tell y'all like the humidity and it's hot, we're not just saying it to flex. Like it is miserable. And you have to be born here and built different to live here. 100%.
For real, mosquito is the state bird.
Literally.
Massive. You go to a place called Butte La Rose. Cat.
Oh, them things are big.
I swear,
bro.
when it landed on me, it felt like a fucking mockingbird landed on my shoulder.
Fucking-
Yeah. That's
Them things are
I felt like Jack Sparrow, like something fucking landed, like
Oh
a
my
bird landed right here.
fucking
Dude.
parrot.
Stupid.
Felt like a syringe.
dude. I hate mosquitoes. hate them. I feel like I haven't dealt with mosquitoes in a minute. Maybe it's too hot for them.
I'm allergic to mosquitoes.
Me too. I get a
That
little whelp.
sucks.
You remember that party we went to?
That
One bit me
sucks.
on my forehead.
What?
Yeah, we were all, and it was.
She got her third eye open.
Mm.
right on.
Yes,
I think
Paige.
you
I always
bit me in the
wanted this.
middle right there.
She had an itty bitty titty on her forehead.
Oh my god.
I swear.
Damn.
They go after certain blood types.
You think
I
so?
feel like everybody
really?
gets bit.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody gets bit.
Like you.
I
Some
wonder
more
how
than
they know
others.
that though. Like,
They
can they
smell, it. Mhm.
What?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
So like you got super sweet blood.
Mm.
Look at that type O.
Mm.
they'll
Is
come
that weird
from-
that I don't know my blood type?
I don't know either.
You don't know? Oh,
Just
shit.
winging it over
I
here.
know mine's type O something.
Hey, little B.
I don't know. If I was dying,
Hey, little B.
they needed my blood.
I know.
I don't
Like, what
know.
am I
No,
supposed to
B
tell
stand
him? Or like, if I'm like,
Mm.
I've been shot, and Tyler has to say my blood type, I'm fucked.
Oh shit.
A positive.
What's your blood type?
I don't know.
I just randomly said.
I don't know.
I just did my blood today, and
When
I
you-
literally.
When you give blood, you do it. Oh.
I should know my blood.
Yes, you should.
Okay, so something happened to me today, and I need to ask if this has happened to y'all too. So I went to the doctor today, and I went to give blood. I do not like giving blood, and it's not because the pain or anything. It's because I don't like knowing that something's leaving my body. I don't know if y'all are like that too. Well, I've never ever fainted before, ever in my entire life, and I'm always scared to. So when the blood was coming out of me today, I looked at the wall, started hallucinating, basically, hit my head on the wall, and reached for the needle to grab it out of my arm. And I had to be held down by the doctors. And for 45 minutes, I was sweating, gagging, and I had no idea who I was or what was happening today. And that was the scariest time of my life. I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't look at you and say you were Tate. I kept crying and saying I can't see, I can't hear. So I don't know if that happens to y'all, but that was, don't ever give blood. Just tell your doctor no.
I passed
Don't
out
do
3
it.
times.
I don't
and
want that shit.
all,
Dude.
all of those times that I passed out though, it wasn't like, it was just instant. Like I pass out, I wake up. Like I
No.
didn't have a long
I
period
never-
of like I can't see.
I don't think
I never fell asleep. That's the thing. The doctor said I was fighting my sleep. So I was crying, gagging, throwing up, sweating. And the whole time I thought 2 minutes went by, like 3 minutes went by. When we walked out, an hour went by. I was like that for 45 minutes. And they had, to the point where they went in the storage room, got 3 fans, put them on me, gave me orange juice, all kind of stuff. I was wheeled out in a wheelchair. Everything happened today.
Not the wheelchair.
You know what they say about them blood vans? Once you come in, you got to leave out in the wheelchair.
Oh my
Guess
God.
how much blood they were taking. Just guess how that all happened because they were taking 2 vials this big of my blood. That's caused that.
Damn.
This much.
See, I've never been like queasy like that for blood.
Me neither.
I mean,
I have.
Tyler passed out at the dentist.
well, like there.
I did, bro. Whatever, bro. Y'all laugh all y'all want.
I probably pass out going to the dentist, dude. I haven't on some gross shit. I haven't been to the dentist
I
in
hate
like
medical shit.
It's fucking scary, Tate.
I haven't been to the dentist since like 8th grade.
I had to be drugged to fill a cavity.
I'm sorry, Mike. Dude. No, but like I think that's so bad because I know my teeth fucked up. I could.
I wanted to say that story too, if y'all can see that like my energy's kind of low tonight, is because I lost all my blood today. I was a big girl and I tried really hard and I was really brave today.
No, but
I'm a
anything,
survivor.
I believe in you.
anything medical, like I freak the fuck out. Like I can't go give blood. I passed out donating blood. I passed out at the dentist because the dentist that I went to, some of them have
Sorry.
music, some of them have little TVs. This one was maybe like a 6x6 room, small as shit. I'm looking at a blank wall, and on this side of the wall, they have the picture of the tooth and all your shit. You know how they define the tooth and the gums and all that. And I'm just staring at it, and then I'm like, I look up at the ceiling, and I do this, and when I wake up, both of my legs is on the side of the chair, and they have a little fan on me. I'm like, what? I didn't know what the fuck happened.
And then Tyler goes, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the nitrous gas. We don't have it, sir."
Dude,
It's like, okay.
they tricked the fuck out of me. I woke up and I'm like, y'all could give me the gas, and they're like, we don't have that.
You could have feel
Yo,
every
we'll
little.
be out of here.
You gotta feel it today, baby.
Now you're gonna pay, baby.
Now you're gonna pay, baby.
Nitrous
It
gas,
sucks.
nitrous gas, my ass.
That was horrible.
You gotta feel
Shut up.
everything.
No, that room was like a prison cell. That was a white room. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was in a white room. He was losing his mind.
That was crazy.
Dude, I mean, to make yourself feel better, you should have been like, you should like just hit her with some questions, his or
talk
him
to
or her.
Talk to
Yeah,
the
be like-
person.
But they
Yeah,
left
yeah,
her.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
left him alone
Yeah.
in the room by himself.
Oh.
And he
before
passed out by
the
himself.
procedure, yeah.
Well, damn, I would have been like, do like your little thing, like you like to do, just. Hey, you ever like to fart and try to sniff it all up?
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
You ever like to just
Yeah, babe.
sniff it all
Could
up?
have sniffed it all up.
Like lining up on a table and just.
Wow.
You couldn't have the gas, but you
Burn.
could have had the gas, you know?
Whatever.
The
Whatever.
gas.
The other gas.
O positive. Smell your blood right through your
It's so
fart.
stupid.
The other gas.
Dude, my childhood didn't. Y'all stupid.
I don't need nitrous gas. My own little bit of CO2. Sniff it.
You're so dumb.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
What am I doing?
I'm so judged right now.
I don't get y'all joke.
What you like?
Please zoom in on that one.
Oh my god.
You're so aggravating.
Random little story. It's not long. In Colorado, this guy got pulled over, and I don't know what it was for. It might have been speeding, whatever. So he got pulled over, and the cop pulls up right behind him, and he had his dog in the passenger seat, and they switched. And then when the cop walked up to the car, he fucking ran out the fucking passenger side, and he started running. So the dog was just in the driver's seat, just chilling.
Okay,
I
what
just
if the
thought that was
dog was
funny.
driving and you just thought he switched?
No, the cop said he's seen the.
You
he's
can't
seen
trust
him-
these
he's
cops.
seen him
So
switch.
funny.
Can't trust these cops.
Do that with Evander.
Show me the proof. Where's the proof?
Show me the video cam.
Yeah, yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
the cop going up to the door with a dog. Let me see your license.
License and
The dog
registration.
is just.
Right.
I
Oh no!
swear this
You
is-
seen the video where the
Put your hands up.
dog? No, the lady. It's at nighttime where the lady pulls up, and in her headlights she sees a dog laying on the ground, and she gets out, and there's a cam on her dash. She gets out, goes look at the dog, and the dog hurry up and gets up and goes in her driver's seat and starts driving.
What the fuck?
Because the lady, she was like, "Oh, I'll call for help." She turns around, calls
Yeah,
for
yeah,
help,
yeah, yeah.
and then the dog just looks at her and then goes drive the car
Scare
away.
her.
It was so
jumps
funny.
in the driver's seat.
Walker.
just-
And you see him, he puts his paws.
That shit's funny.
So cute.
That's
I
cute.
heard a crazy ass story on TikTok the other day that I'm sure it's not scary. It's just kind of like fucked up. It's like the perfect definition of karma.
Yes.
I'm sure some of y'all seen.
And some of y'all deserve it.
Purr.
Why you do that shit like Trisha? After everything you say,
Trisha.
yeah.
Don't talk about Queen
I
Trisha.
love
Oh my
her.
God.
Mother.
Yeah.
I love her.
Cash out.
No, and the guy asked her like, "Why do you do that?" After
Yeah,
everything,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, "What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?"
I love Trisha. She is
She's
an icon.
grown now.
Oh, she's a great mom.
Her in Malibu.
So, the story. There was a guy. I don't know where this is at. I didn't get that far, but it's still crazy. So there was a guy who attempted suicide by jumping off a bridge. But on the way down, he was shot in the head by a shotgun.
What?
Okay. So he was shot, died instantly by headshot, then proceeded to fall in a net that was built so whoever jumped off that bridge couldn't commit suicide. It ain't over yet.
Oh shit!
It ain't over yet.
It ain't over yet.
So they went to the room where the shot was fired. Okay. It was an old couple, and he had a shotgun, obviously. Well, this couple is kind of like, very abusive towards each other, and the guy always pointed it at the wife, because he was just abusive, but he would never shoot her. So he shot it out the window and killed the guy,
No fucking way.
before he even killed himself. It ain't over yet.
Oh my god.
It's not over yet.
The timing.
It's not over yet. The whole reason the bullet was in there, the girl's son loaded the gun a few weeks ago because the mom owed him some money. Okay? So he knew that was going to happen, so he loaded the gun so the dad could shoot her because he knew they always had issues. It ain't over yet.
What?
It ain't over yet. So the guy who shot the gun and killed the guy before he hit the ground.
Accidentally?
Yeah. He got charged with murder.
Wow.
The son that loaded the gun got charged with manslaughter. Okay? It ain't over yet because he loaded the gun.
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
Okay. Autopsy came back of the guy. That was their son that loaded the gun. He was mentally unstable, so he tried to kill himself. So there was no charges because he loaded the gun. He loaded the gun that he got accidentally shot while trying to kill himself. When he would have jumped, he would have survived because the net would have caught him. So the karma was he loaded the gun for his mom to die, and yet he got shot in the head while trying to jump off a bridge that he would have survived.
Oh my god, dude. What the
How do you explain that to the cops?
And so no one got charged.
So no one got charged because he loaded the gun.
He loaded the gun.
He got shot.
He got shot.
So it's suicide.
Because you have to think the
It was
dad.
it was late. It was suicide.
The dad didn't have. The dad thought the gun was unloaded, so he didn't have any intent of murder.
That's crazy though. Even the dad shot though. That's crazy to think.
Like the timing.
So like
The timing is
that's
weird.
crazy, dude. Right out the window, just
Yeah, I mean, who really knows? Like, what if they actually didn't have issues? You know what I mean? What if he was just known for that asshole to just load up a gun and just shoot it sometimes out the window? Like,
Okay, that's you're still an asshole. I think.
No, but we know they have some people around here who just like, you want to see a gun shoot? Bam. And what if
Yeah.
he did that? Killed his own son because of the son.
and they labeled it suicide because he jumped off the bridge.
Because he jumped off the
would've.
bridge, and not only that, he loaded the gun.
Well, I wonder
Yeah,
how they
yeah.
found out that the son loaded the gun if the son died.
They broke it down.
Maybe
you know what I mean?
fingerprints on the bullet.
Yeah, they broke it
okay,
down.
Okay.
But I saw that and I just had to say that was just crazy.
I like those TikTok stories on Facebook. I don't know if y'all see them. They're the AI stories. Like they create stories on AI, and I seen one that is so smart. It's kind of like the Truman Show. It's called The Story of Bob, and it's so beautifully done.
Bob.
Yeah, The Story of Bob.
Bob.
B.O.B.
Yeah.
Like the
Bob.
rapper.
No, Bob, like a guy named Bob.
Oh,
No, it's like the story of a guy named Bob.
Oh.
And it's so well done. It's about this guy. He accidentally time travels to the future, and everybody has evolved. So everybody's like cheekbones are different and everything. And they see Bob, and he just obviously stands out. So people are like, you must be equivalent to Jesus. Like, you must be this creating all master of everything because you're from the past. And it's a great story. It goes where, like, he gets famous, he gets riches, but he eventually realizes that his kids and stuff aren't around anymore. Like, they don't exist in the future. But I don't know if y'all have seen some crazy ones, but the AI stories are so cool. Like, they look like they actually were filmed.
Yeah.
But
like it has like their little mouth moving.
Yeah, and like no, this one's like pictures, like it's a slide picture, and you read it, and it looks like it's giving me like the Truman Show vibes, because like he ends up accidentally going back in time and appreciating the quietness with his family. But I guess I just wanted to kind of bring into AI, because like AI is starting to scare me a little bit, because I thought it was a real movie, and then I saw #fake.
Yeah.
Speaking of AI, there actually is an AI generated Seinfeld that you're able to watch anytime you want on YouTube. It's live.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it's
I did
live.
hear about that.
Like
It's
right now?
Yeah. It's AI generated, so it's it's not scripted. The robots talk to each other.
No way.
Wait, so it's always
like-
live?
It's always live.
Like they're
Oh, I didn't
What
know
do they
that.
talk
so
about?
nobody's like creating and scripting the show. The AI
No.
created it to talk to each
And
other.
keeps it going.
Correct.
Keeps
Dude,
it going.
But
that's too much.
Keeps
but
it going.
the reason why it gets fucking crazy is because recently, I say recently, it's probably been a couple years, but they actually questioned their existence.
I hate that.
One of the characters, I don't know which one, asked another one like, so and so, why are we here? And then the other one proceeded to say, well, we're here to make people laugh. Then the one who asked the first question asked,
Makes me
you ever
sad.
think there's something more out there?
Oh,
Now I'm gonna
then-
start crying.
It said, maybe I'll just have to go see for myself.
The Truman
Oh,
Show.
man.
man.
Dude.
Then you
with
get a
The
knock at your door.
Sims,
It's a little beep bop beep beep beep. Like it would be digitalized.
It is like a old like graphics wise. Like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
old animation type.
But still, it's
Okay,
not
but
scripted.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
why please don't cancel me. I think we're living in some sort of simulation. I think it's more likely than not, because like think about GTA.
I do.
Imagine how, let's take 1,000 years, just 1,000.
Mhm.
Them people in the GTA 26 that's gonna come out, since it takes fucking 10 years, they are not gonna know that they're in GTA. They
Right.
think they're just living in this earth. So I really think that like we're just
in a simulation. I was
Little-
playing The Sims once, and my character looked up and like waved.
Oh,
Dude,
hell.
Control
Oh,
Alt
that shit.
Delete.
I saved.
No,
No, like
putting it in the
just, like-
tub, burning
Oh,
it.
yeah.
No, that's when you
Oh,
kill it. You close the door
I
and you
said-
burn them.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
say I logged off. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Please.
Fuck that.
I'd rather
Yeah, it was
not.
creepy.
Hell no.
Yeah, but I wanna feed off the GTA 6. Okay, so we all hype for it.
So
It's gonna be a
excited.
crazy ass game. We haven't had a game like this in 12 years, and that's how long they've been making it for.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's gonna have super custom car design. You're gonna be able to custom the way your seats are, like how you go forward and back,
Yes.
your steering
What?
wheel, your
Yeah, I
pedals,
saw that.
all that. Okay,
What
crazy
the
shit.
fuck?
They're gonna have aquariums, zoos,
Hey, that's pretty tight.
museums.
Now we're gonna get it.
Wait, can
They're
we
gonna
all
have
play
even
together?
a parody of Disney World.
Yes.
It's not gonna be Disney World.
I'm so
That's still
excited.
tight as fuck
Yeah.
though.
Cops, police
Yeah.
would do randoms.
Mhm.
They're gonna pull you over. They're gonna do breathalyzer tests. What's that? They're gonna be able to search your car. They're gonna hide their cars in random places, just like a cop does.
Dude.
Like speeding and
I'm
everything.
so
They
excited.
can
the
run
fuck outta
your
here.
license plate and color of your car through the cameras, through the surveillance. So they
Dude.
remember you. So
That's
now you got to
awesome.
do like some like taxi shit, like repaint your car.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it, everybody's game's gonna be different.
Yeah.
What?
Really?
Everybody's game's gonna be
No
different.
fucking.
Because certain things can happen. Let's say you're doing like a big heist. You're trying to rob like the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's in there, but it's on some Bonnie and Clyde stuff because it's gonna be based off Bonnie and Clyde.
That's the yeah.
But so let's say you're doing a heist, And if like somebody decides to rob a car in front of the Federal Reserve, then the cops show up. Then they could fuck up your heist because they brung the cops to your scene, but it's completely random.
Yeah.
So if that happens to me and you play the game, that won't happen to you. It's gonna be something different. So it could be like a game changing, like the last mission. There's always gonna be AIs randomly, just either they might fuck it up, they might not. It's
Really?
gonna be random.
An AI doing it, not
yeah,
another
it's not
person
scripted.
online.
It's not scripted.
Damn.
But I mean,
That's gonna be different then.
yeah, but it also the game. I think the game costed around $2 billion to make.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is over
Ooh.
years.
Ooh.
But my question, off that, if it only takes $2 billion and some little gaming, techs, I guess you could say, to make the game, what the hell makes y'all think we not in a simulation?
Amen. Literally.
If all it takes is $2 million,
Do you see how
and
far we
some-
got in 12 years?
Yeah. Not only that
I
though,
think
that's
I'm
one game.
yeah,
That's one game. You know how many games are out there?
yeah.
That's insane. That's
Like, what makes you think? Because Elon Musk already said we're 50-50 in a sim. If we're able to make a simulation,
Yes.
then that's a possibility of the 50-50 that we're actually in one
in
already.
one right now.
If we're able to make one, that means we possibly in one. You don't really know. I mean, I know we brought up simulations last episode, but it's kind of hard not to get into because it's, But another thing, where are they getting all this money from? For us wise, what if our taxes are paying for this?
Go to shit like that, like simulation.
What
type
if
stuff?
the whole time it's going to the government? Yeah, for
Yeah,
real, it's going
yeah,
to the government, but
yeah.
it's to keep our simulation running.
Oh, holy shit!
I never thought about
holy
that.
shit!
Where's this money going? I mean, it's going to the prisoners. It's going to this and that. It's going to a bunch of good causes
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
know of.
Yeah.
But that's all part of the simulation.
I think we're
Bro,
going
that's
on.
creepy.
You ever go to do something and you forget?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're like, what did I just do?
Or
Like,
like
I do
deja
that a
vu.
lot.
I feel
Deja
like it could be
vu.
like you're
That shit
coded.
happens.
You're coded to do this.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, it's happening. Like what you were coded to do.
Yes.
Like we wake up one day like we were playing this character.
Watch, we're like a fucking leaf in a box, and like this is all in our head.
Bruh.
Cause dude, somebody told me this, and this messed with my head. I don't know what it's called. It's something to where it's like the loneliest paradox. I think it's something like that. Basically, there is no way to prove that you guys are real and not made for me.
For real.
So if I
thought
walk,
That is true.
if I walk out of this room and I go outside, even if I check a camera, y'all might be simulated to know that you're on camera. If I go to Baton Rouge, which is 45 minutes from here, there is no way, like, y'all might legit just stop and freeze and wait for my return because y'all are part of my life. I don't know if y'all really exist, and I can never prove that y'all really exist outside of me. You might be my gaming lover.
Damn, you're her sim.
You're my
You're
simp.
simp.
So when
You're the simp.
So at work, you literally just go stand in the building and just the whole world waits for me.
But what do you do? What do you do if you, like, kind of, let's say you go and wash dishes or something, okay? And you know that you're washing dishes. What if you, like, stop real quick and, like, turn the corner and you actually see somebody with a fucking camera or something?
I don't think
Or,
it's
like, what if you
that-
catch somebody?
Damn. Or
Like-
what if you're actually controlling like everything she said,
Uh-huh.
but you're that happy all the time,
Uh-huh.
so you want to feel sadness, so you make them cheat on you. Just because
You're
you
bored.
you bored.
Yeah.
Imagine being that bored. You want to experience
subconsciously?
sadness.
Yeah, because imagine I'm like, babe, I'm bored in this relationship. Or I don't say it, I'm thinking it.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden we get into a fight and we spice it up. So it's like, because like manifestation proves my point. You're only living for me. Y'all are only acting and breathing and telling me your stories because y'all are part of my world. I might be the only conscious person making my own
Of
decisions.
confusion.
Dude.
I don't know if I'm explaining it
She
right.
had
deeper and deeper into
Right
it.
now, she has all the numbers going in her.
Morse
For some
code.
reason, 3.14159265
triangle.
The
is going
Matrix. The
across.
fucking Matrix.
Dude, y'all understand what I'm saying though? I don't
Yeah,
know if
yeah.
I explained it, but it's basically you're the loneliest. This is a simulation for me. Y'all are my DLC. Y'all my content. I download it and y'all live for me. Just like when you play GTA, you're the main character and the world's existing for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you go across the map shuts off. It's
Yeah.
not a part of it anymore.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
What's even crazier, it's not even like that no more.
Yeah.
With the new one,
Uh-huh.
shit happens when you're not even on it.
Maybe
in a
I'm
way.
right.
Wait, so
Oh,
like,
that
can
is
you
true.
play your house catches on fire all of a sudden?
Probably.
I don't think your house
maybe
can
not
catch on
that.
fire because you gotta buy that and then you keep that safe. Like that's your thing.
Wait,
Like,
guys.
that's,
Safe
that's, a,
house.
that's a
That's your
checkpoint.
I'm
safe
scared. What if I get assassinated for saying that?
Bruh, no. Oh God, like
Don't
like
manifest
JFK
that.
and
Yeah,
shit.
I don't want that to happen.
You do me.
Alright,
Wake up. Wake up.
Do y'all believe in ghosts?
Ooh.
Well, yeah. I believe in like
I have to.
I don't
spirits.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe not like a
We-
a physical thing, but
Sorry.
no, you good. Go
We have a ghost in our closet.
in your closet.
No, for real. No, for real.
Yeah.
No, like
For real,
100%.
for real.
How do you
Give me the
sleep?
proof. Give me the proof.
How do you sleep?
I was working
Like this?
today. Yeah.
Okay.
I
What
sleep
up?
with my back again. Like, or I sleep with the covers over my head.
I
was
sleep with my
working today
back
and my
against the
desk-
wall.
My desk is right by the
I
closet.
don't trust nobody.
And I'm like working, doing my thing, and then like a big bang, bomb. I'm like, okay, da-da-da. And I
She
make
just
sure.
said okay to
Yeah.
that.
Well, no, it's
just
normal at this
ignore
point.
it.
It's
Oh,
normal.
yeah.
I'm like, that motherfucker. Well, I always, so like where the closet is like a little gap. So like I feel like someone's staring at me when it's open, so I always keep it closed. And then like I look and the gap is open. And I'm like, okay, this ghost watching me. So I went and go close it.
No.
But that's what happened today.
What if it's flirting with you?
It likes tape.
Maybe it's
No,
a woman.
it doesn't like me. Actually, when I was
It loves you.
well, no, I was trying to get some clothes to go take a shower, but right before, like right when I got in there, so we have a clothes basket that's sitting in the closet. I walked in. We don't have a light. That's what makes it even worse. We don't have a light
yeah,
in
our
the
light
closet.
switch all of a sudden stopped
Are y'all
working.
crazy?
Shit.
So
It's like the
and it's
breaker. or
dark.
get a little
something.
stick light
and
or
it's
something.
it's
I know.
dark.
Oh,
Have to.
damn.
Well, no, I feel like we just accepted it. Like, just take me.
True.
Yeah.
Our
But, like-
soul's gonna be taken in the
So-
closet.
Tate's so willing.
So like, I go in. It's not a big closet. They have a closed basket in front of me to get to my thing, to my drawer.
Mhm.
So I move it out the way. But right as I go to reach for my drawer, I swear on everything I love, that closed basket
Like move.
moved
or
back
fell?
in front of me.
Maybe
Oh,
the ghost wanted to
no.
see you naked.
Oh. You know who I think it is? It's Baba Man. Baba Man.
But
Y'all
he's
haven't
alive.
seen him in a while.
And I called upon
You
him
summoned
last
him.
episode.
Wait, this just happened with
He's
the basket?
in your
Oh, no,
closet.
this-
No, it happened a
stuff-
while back.
I think
Yeah.
one of us brought something back thrifted. A
Who's
shirt.
one of us?
Oh.
You thrift too, motherfucker.
It's you. I don't find shit. You got. She
I
brought
don't
back.
find
She
anything.
brought back a Divic box or something.
What's that?
You don't know what a Divic box is?
It's like a demon in a box.
Why would you do
Like a
that?
Pandora's
and
box?
people break it open and the.
Why would you?
It-
Did you open it?
Why?
It's just a
No,
box
It was
that.
already
no,
open?
Tate's joking. No.
Oh.
It's a box
It's
that
not real. This ain't
contains. It's a box that contains like a bunch of just bad energy. Actually, Post Malone is haunted to this day because he opened one.
No way.
I would never.
Yeah. Or he
Kind
just
of like a
touched
genie
it.
in a bottle.
But
Oh,
but
no.
just like
But
just gonna
just
kill your whole
chew.
family.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
But no, so that
Fuck no,
happened with the
baby.
closet.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the worst one for me was so every night we put on 2 fans because I give off like 90 degrees body heat
2 fans.
consistently.
And the air's very
And the
low.
air's on like 62, 65.
Wow.
So I'm laying down. I always close the door. That's how we keep the coolness in.
Mm-hmm.
The door is pretty open. She saw it. I get up to close the door. Nah. Slam in my face.
Like somebody was from the other
Fuck
side and
no.
just grabbed
Like,
it.
bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
What
I'm
you
not-
did?
I'm not coming
What did you
over.
do?
To
I
your
just
house.
stood there.
I looked at the door, and I just looked back at her, and I was like, man, do whatever, bro. I didn't even care though. Like I was like, man, it was like 11.
Well, the other day we was standing there and me and Tay were just talking in the room and all of a sudden you just hear something fall
we
in
hear
the
like
closet.
literally everything fall in the closet.
We're just like,
The
dude.
door.
Just accept it.
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm
are
like,
lucky.
man, whatever, man.
I can't believe it until I see it, and it's hard for me to believe in ghosts since I struggle with religion. So like, if I believe in ghosts, I have to believe in the
At
religion.
higher, yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I need something to happen. Like, I need like a ooga booga to happen to me, and I
Yeah.
want it to. Like, I don't want to be possessed, and I say you're not welcome. But like, I want to
We
experience
need
that.
to go spend a night at my parents' house.
No, ma'am.
Their house is so creepy.
Especially under the stairs.
Mm-mm.
Well,
Hell
it's
no.
the
That little
hallway.
bathroom. That little bathroom under the stairs.
I'm gonna
Hell no.
bring Bun since he likes attics. We're gonna sleep in the attic.
Yeah.
His natural habitat.
Yeah.
I
The
bet
attic
you.
people.
I bet you felt disrespect when they slammed the door in your
That's
face,
what I'm
though.
saying.
Like,
Like,
you
dude,
just,
Oh
like,
yeah.
you wanted to open it and be like, "Hey, fuck
They
you,"
knew
and then
that's
close
what
the
you
back.
hate.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was about
I
to
don't
say.
like
Holy
slamming the
shit, that's
door.
true.
I hate people. Okay, so
I got the
Damn.
chills.
Dude, what
if
if
I
Tim
meet
started-
any of y'all one day, and if y'all want to just piss me off, slam a door in my face, especially if it's my own.
Why do I see
Oh,
like?
door, yeah.
I feel like Tate. Like, you remember when you were a kid and your mom did something like fucked up. They pissed you off, and you'd go in your room and you'd be like,
That's
Yeah,
it.
you fucking.
I feel like Tate would do that to the ghost. Like,
Dude, what the fuck? I do that now.
but you make no noise at all. You're just like,
I do that with
Tate does
her.
that all the time.
You go to slam the door. You grab it, and you go right at the end.
And right
just
then
like,
you.
I feel like you would do that to me. We're
Wow.
fighting, and I'm like, don't slam that door.
I'd whisper.
Dude, it used to get real.
Or you go scream in your pillow. I used to
No, I
do
never
that.
screamed
I
out.
used to
Dildo.
choke my.
Wait, you choke?
Not like
You
that,
choke your
but
pillow?
My parents would fuss at me, and I'd run upstairs and go to
Fuck
my
it.
bed.
I thought you were saying I used to choke myself.
Oh my god, dude.
No,
I thought you would like go in your room like,
no, my pillow. I still have the fucking pillow. I go
I'm gonna kill myself.
Like the exes.
No.
Me, fuck me.
Suck this cock, pretty boy.
I said that today.
Oh my god.
Okay with me too.
Or like when you're gonna run away and you put like 3 crackers in a band-aid. You fucking
That wife swap episode of that little boy leaving. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's like, my nuggets.
Run away.
I'm out of here.
What?
I like the one like when you want to run away, so you put like 3 crackers and a band-aid in your bag, and you're like, this is enough.
Oh,
I
this
did
is
that.
enough.
I've had it up to here.
I like that
Tired
video
as shit.
of Wife Swap where that little kid's sitting in front of the cat and he's like,
Oh,
if the cat goes, I go. I love him. I love him.
No, what was
How
that
we-
one kid though? That one kid that was like he was pissed off. He's like, I've had it.
Yeah, he
was
packs
trying
his
to take.
bag.
Yeah. She was
outta
trying
here.
to take his food or something.
The nuggets, I think. Or the
It
bacon.
was some. Yeah, it was
The
bacon.
bacon. He put his
Bacon.
bacon in the
Yeah.
suitcase.
You're not taking my bacon from me.
A bacon something. He was like,
Dude,
I
he
love
was-
bacon.
Yeah. He was pissed. He was pissed.
I like that little dude who's like, you don't hear like.
What?
No.
I'll have to find the next episode.
What was it on?
He's a meme right now. He just
What the fuck?
and he like
No.
you don't understand him because he's like bitching.
Just remember, your For You page is
Wow.
made for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can't right now, but we're gonna get there. So I was actually cutting my hair today because I got a fresh new bald fade on Boosie shit,
Hey.
but I found out what a barber pole.
The spin thing?
Wait, what?
The barber pole.
Barber pole.
Like
Yeah,
the little
yeah,
red,
yeah,
white,
yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
You know what that's for?
Uh-uh.
Or you know what it represents?
No.
I always wanted to know too.
Barbershop.
Can we
Lazy
take,
Town.
Can we take guesses?
Lazy
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Lazy Town.
Oh.
They
I
have
think
one.
it stands for United States of America.
Wrong.
I think it stands for.
Total opposite, by the way.
Oh wait, really?
I think it stands for like being sexy.
Okay, now that I had a couple seconds to
Yeah.
think about it, what if it's?
I want to go back to her real quick.
Okay,
Say that again.
Being sexy.
Next.
now that I have a little bit more seconds to think about it, I
Mhm.
feel like maybe the first. I'm overthinking it. Maybe the first place that they cut
I mean, if
hair,
you did worse than her,
it was their colors,
Wait, I gotta guess.
like the first
For the
continent
military.
or country flag.
The con-
back in the day, it
That
showed people where to go get haircuts.
No, what if it's male?
said.
What if back then they had a male barbershop and when you went to do your hair, you had to drop your mail off?
Dude, that's
That's
it.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, I said back in the day, it showed
me your
people
mail.
where to go get their
Come on
haircut.
Dude.
How are
And
they supposed to know?
You ready for your fate? Oh, I got you your mail this week. No, absolutely not. So what it actually stands for, not because they're sexy.
confidence.
So barbers back then used to do like miniature surgeries on people on the side of cutting their hair.
Whoa.
So they would get like a little fade or whatever the fuck they do back then with like probably with a knife and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they would do tooth pulls. They would do like
No
little
way.
stitches. They would do, just like little small surgeries that like that the nurses can do, right? So they used to do that. So, but it was like on some more darker shit, like there was a lot of things that happened at a barbershop,
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh.
amputations
At the barbershop?
at the barbershop. They do that at the barbershop while getting your hair cut.
What?
So
That's
the
cool.
red, white, and
Didn't
blue.
expect that.
Uh-huh.
So if we're gonna put it on screen for you to see, but it's a pole, a bowl at the bottom, red, white, and blue.
Uh-huh.
So the red stands for the blood,
Mm-hmm.
the blue stands for your arteries, and the white stands for the bandages.
What? And that's real.
That's
they
real.
really
That's
did that.
And
shit.
the bowl represents, that's actually what they would put your fucking blood in, is a bowl. They like if you got to do amputation, they just put a bowl at the bottom, let it bleed out in there, sir, wrap it up.
So if you
Oh,
wanted to be a
no.
cosmetologist, you also had to get a fucking degree in medical.
You don't have to have a degree. Everybody could cut an arm off, you know what I mean? I can just get a bread knife and cut an arm off on some mind your business.
Shit business.
Yeah,
Mind
mind
your
your
business shit.
Anybody could do that.
In a way, is that why the chairs were like they are? Because some of them chairs, you go back, you got your
You go
feet up,
back.
kind of like a hospital, like you're getting surgery done
Exactly.
to you, or dentist.
Exactly.
A dentist
How
chair.
What's
did
even
that
crazier is
happen?
my barber has the fucking classic chair, man.
You should ask him.
And then now he says that. Now every time he like gives me that little straight edge, I'm like, man,
Now it's
I
gonna
need
cost
just
a
just the haircut.
How did that
Not
happen?
an arm.
Just the haircut.
Like, how did
Not the
somebody
arm.
go get a haircut and was like, well, you know what would be good? If we fucking did full-blown surgeries while I'm cutting my hair.
Yeah, who
Like,
thought
I don't
about
think
that?
it was like that. I'm pretty sure like, doc, I got bit
Like,
by a
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
snake
like it
and I need a
needed-
haircut. Just hit me up.
Like it needed to happen.
Being that
Something
I'm
needed
here
to
already,
happen.
just
Yeah,
hit me
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You know?
Give me a fade real quick.
Yeah.
No, but it
Come on,
needed
remember
to
that one
happen.
time?
Something
Okay,
that
I
needed
think
to
my
happen.
answer being sexy can relate actually because people would do anything to be sexy. Like go to the barber while getting bit by a
I want to be
snake.
sexy. Cut my
I
arm
agree.
Or I want to be sexy so
Please.
bad that even though I got bit by a snake, fix it and cut my hair.
off. And cut my hair, please.
I didn't get bit by any snake. It was a trouser snake.
Cut my hair.
The
Please.
trouser snake. The worst of all. The trouser.
The trouser.
I wouldn't have not survived back in the day.
Well,
Absolutely
I don't think
Western
you
days?
wouldn't have went to a
How
barbershop.
how back in the day?
We wouldn't have went anywhere but the kitchen.
Cowboys.
I don't think
Oh, like
females were
Western.
allowed to really cut their
Western.
hair
Who
back
cowboys?
then. You know what I mean?
I don't think
Like
women-
Do you
Western
ever
days?
feel like you were there at some point in history?
Oh, and like we're reborn
Yeah,
into
I
a-
always said.
She
Wait,
always
I
said,
forgot.
I already know what she's going to do.
I could see you.
I was part of the. Fuck, I forgot it though.
The Oregon Trail.
The Oregon Trail. I
She
feel
has
like
no
I
idea
was-
what the Oregon Trail is. She
I
don't know
was
the
part of
history
it.
behind
That
the
in
Oregon
Egypt.
Trail.
I
Watch
feel
it's
like I was
horrible.
there.
I don't think you were in Egypt. I could see you being.
I
like
was in
a
the Oregon Trail,
Western-
dude. I was.
I was
trailing.
You
there.
were trailing the Oregon.
I died on the Oregon Trail in my past life.
The Oregon Trail, not Oregon. The
Y'all
Oregon
never
Trail.
feel like y'all were there at some point?
Oregon. Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah,
Oregon.
We
Casino.
traveled from Oregon to California in the hottest days.
Oh,
Oregon.
that's a good question though. Like, what if I had to be from the past? What point in history would I be from?
Or what were you? You don't have to be a person.
Could I be an animal?
Oh,
Yeah. And yeah.
What were you?
Y'all go first.
Oh shit.
Tate is George Washington.
I think Joe Washington.
Abraham Lincoln.
That was
Oh,
me.
I would want to be alive for the John F. Kennedy shit because like he was a cool president and he was about to expose aliens and then they killed him and like I want to
Which
be
is
alive
funny
for that.
'cause now
Well, not only that, he helped free the slaves, and he did
Yeah.
a bunch of good, and that's why he got
I feel like that'd be my
bopped.
era.
The best line I've ever heard that I always wanted to tell somebody if I were ever in that position that I needed to kill somebody as. You know what's the worst part about killing you? What's that? I can only do it once. Boom!
Hey.
Damn.
That shit, tell me that shit's not
That's
fresh.
pretty badass.
That happened in
That's pretty
Saw?
badass.
If that would have
Wait,
happened,
what the f- that
happened
did
in Saw.
happen?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. And if I'd have got told that, I'm like, damn, you got that. Boom!
That was tight.
Take
Okay.
my L. Bam.
Worst salt trap.
Worst salt
Let's
trap?
go. Worst salt trap.
Y'all gonna kill me, but I never watched it.
Dude, they
I
got,
got
a bunch
mine.
though,
No,
man.
I
got
watched
mine.
it.
They got a
I
bunch.
just can't watch it again because it literally freaks me out. Like I can watch horror movies,
I
but
can
that shit,
really like.
They've
I got
had so
the
much,
stupidest
though,
one
man.
and I got the best one. The stupidest one by far. It's the most iconic one. It's when she has her hands going up and there's shards of glass she has to push up. Bitch, all you
That's
had
what I
to
was thinking of, though.
fucking do is one hand, hold the glass back, get it. That's it. That's all she had to do.
she put both hands in.
She was like,
That's how it
my
fucked up.
hand stuck. Let's do it again. Like, it was so
I
dumb.
mean, that's pretty.
It was so
think before
dumb.
you do that.
The worst one for me was the one where the girl had the thing on her neck and she had to get a key, I think out of her stomach or something. And she had the two things going to her eyes.
That's like the first one, huh?
Dude.
Yeah. Because could you imagine helplessly sitting there and two fucking shards are coming for your eyes? I would rather just blow me up.
I think some of the craziest ones though are the ones where y'all are both getting it and you have to pick which one's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Which one's gonna die, which one's gonna do it.
I'll be honest.
Me.
Dude, I'm too competitive. Like, y'all
They
going
would, yeah,
down,
kill us.
bro.
Y'all going down.
Or the
bro.
ones where it's like if you pull the chain, that person goes back.
Y'all
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
I mean,
Husband of
Sorry.
war.
you know what I mean? No,
Husband
like,
of the year.
no, but honestly, I'd probably like let her win because it's like, dude, it wouldn't even be a challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't win it.
Like, especially if it was a tugging competition. I was like, man,
I take L's.
take it,
all
Paige.
the
Take it.
time.
Yeah, let her get this last.
Low
dub.
key
Let me
though,
get this one
she
win.
takes so many L's. I feel like I'll give it to her and then she fucks it up and then I'll win. Like she actually dies and I fucking win.
Damn.
But no, to me the worst one, it was rest in peace Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park. It was when he was on there and his back was glued to the seat of the car.
I seen the scene. I seen
Yeah.
that scene.
But I
yeah.
forgot what he had to do. But he had to pull himself off the seat, and his skin was just getting ripped off his back because the glue. Then at the bottom of him was the tire was spinning, and it was just on cinder blocks, and some guy's head was just there.
Dude.
So somehow Chester died in the movie, and he went through the car. He got like projected. The guy at the bottom got fucking stomped and screeched on. It was crazy.
Or the needle pit.
Oh, that's like one of the first ones too.
Yeah, I love Saw.
Aren't they
I
coming
want
out
to see
with
the
a
new
new
one.
Saw?
That was
Yes.
like a duo one though. Like somebody
But
had to go
dude,
in there
What
and
is
get
it,
it.
like
in.
Saw 10 coming out?
You can see in the scene, like
Saw
I don't know
25?
if anybody caught this. This is what made that disgusting for me. So she's in the pit and she's digging around. There's a split second where you see one of the needles goes in between her toe, and she's kicking it, and she's like, ah, and I'm just like, oh my god, if that would happen to me. Oh my god.
Hell no.
And like she can't get it out. There's 50 other needles. What's the point?
Man, what if they picked even worse? What if they picked those needles up like under bridges and shit?
Probably.
Dude, it's all used needles from
That's
like a
what I'm saying.
hospital.
It probably was. It probably
That
was.
That probably made it more gross. Like
yeah.
just saying, these
Or
were all
dude,
meth addicts
Yeah.
needles.
or the fish hook, the woman pull it out the throat.
Dude, there was a scene in Jackass where he had his two toes open,
Did he do the cut?
sand.
and he fucking dude,
Oh,
I
had
have
a-
to fast forward.
Dude, he had the
Freaked me
manila
out.
folder and he.
Was that Steve-O?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville did the one between his toes.
Johnny Knoxville's a silver
Damn.
fox. He was amazing. But they can't do another one. Jackass was just the time.
That last one was so disappointing.
Wild Boys was my shit. Wild Boys was fucking great.
Wild Boys was like the Easter egg that like Jackass ain't playing. I guess I'll watch Wild Boys.
Yes.
But they always had their dick out, man.
What's the guy that always had his little
they
thing
did.
out? And
Chris Pontius.
Chris Pontius. But
And
it sucks because like
I thought you were about to say, but it's nice.
no.
No,
But
I
it
was gonna
sucks
say, it
because
was
like that's my
funny.
favorite guy on there.
Really?
Yes.
I like Bam
that's-
Bam.
He's the funniest one. He does
Or
the crazy.
Bam, you
Wait,
cancel,
who?
man.
Who? Oh, Bam.
Forget Bam. You
Damn.
cancel, man.
I know.
Damn.
Dude, you know who would?
Steve-O tried to help you,
Yeah.
He just yeah.
and
You know he's
still
going
on
through a
that
lot.
bullshit.
A lot of trauma.
Yeah.
And my legs.
Leave
This
him
is
alone.
Do y'all remember that fucking Jackass scene where the bigger dude, what's his name? Big dude?
Oh, there's two
Preston
now.
Lacey?
Preston Lacey.
Oh.
He ran on a treadmill, collected his
so
sweat,
That's the worst one.
and who drank it? Steve-O?
I don't know.
Somebody drank
No, it was
it.
that nasty.
Steve-O. It was Steve-O.
No, it was that
Oh,
really
I think it
skinny.
was-
Because he's
ass
always
guy.
gagging.
My mouth
Maybe.
was
There's another guy,
watering
too,
like
though.
I was
Yes.
gonna throw up. Like it was.
That is disgusting.
And like it was a
dude.
big old cup.
I've seen Steve-O
dude.
eat horse shit.
I'd
And
rather.
that was still...
That
The sweat one was by
fucking
far the worst because
gross.
you drinking somebody else's juices.
and his out of everybody.
Johnny Knoxville... No. Johnny Knoxville drank horse nut.
Yeah.
And that was
Ugh.
still... The
Oh,
sweat
yeah.
was still
Oh,
the
yeah.
worst.
Dude,
Yeah.
and he was all sweaty, panting while he's drinking.
Because
Dude,
we,
that's
because we've all
Dude.
sweated one time, and then we like licked our lips and like, dude, that's fucking gross.
And
It's
imagine
salty.
And somebody
That's
else's.
another person's, bro.
and he
then, I
don't
mean,
look clean.
Thank you. He don't.
Mhm.
He ain't in the. You know what I mean? He's on the treadmill.
Yeah, no.
But that's gross.
That was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, but have y'all? I mean, to end it off, I know we've all heard about like the Michael Oher thing going on right now.
Yes.
The Blind Side.
Yes.
The Blind Side.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's fucked.
Like y'all, do y'all know like a little bit on it?
No,
Like what's
all I
going
know
on?
is the bare minimum.
So basically, I think it's been a week since he's actually filing a lawsuit. He's suing his quote unquote adoptive parents,
Mm-hmm.
the woman that Sandra Bullock played as, and the husband. Actually suing the whole family because they have 2 kids of their own. Remember the
Mhm. Was it a daughter and a son?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the Tui Tuo
Tui family.
Tui family?
Tui.
Yeah. So he was actually never adopted. They never adopted him.
Like in the movie that they say.
Ever?
They
So
say
it
that
wasn't
in the
like
movie.
No. They tricked him. So they tricked him to sign agreements. They were actually conservators, but they were never
Oh.
adoptive parents. But they persuaded him that was the same thing.
That is fucked
like
up.
the Britney
What?
Spears situation. The
That's-
I don't know
conservatorship.
much about that.
Yeah, but she had like a conservatorship that controlled and somebody was controlling everything she could do.
Mhm.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Somewhat
But,
like
yeah,
that.
like
yeah.
like what her dad's
her
doing.
dad-
Yeah.
her
dad
dad's
did that
doing that.
shit.
Yeah.
No, but like her dad would control like her medicine.
Where
her
she
social-
went.
Yeah. Was it like
Oh, yeah.
that or was it just like his?
Because I guess
They-
it's a
well-
way to take custody
well,
without taking custody.
With this case, I think they control everything that he goes through. Like, if any contract wants to come by him, they have to approve it. He
Right.
has no say-so because they're
Yes.
the conservative.
Wow.
So he was never adopted. They tricked him into. He never profited off the movie.
No way.
Not one motherfucking
That's
cent.
messed up, dude.
How?
Okay, and this movie made $309 million from the box office, by the way. Okay?
Damn.
Never made a dime. But you know what's crazy? Those 2 kids,
Mm-hmm.
they got 2.5% off of that cut, off the
Off
net.
of the movie?
So they had, I think that's around roughly 225,000. They got.
But he didn't get
That
nothing.
He
is
didn't get nothing because they're
bullshit.
conservators off his anything he does. His NFL,
Yeah,
he got some of his NFL contract.
yeah.
But as far as I'm aware, he didn't profit not a cent off the movie. He also made comments that on the movie they portrayed him as dumb, which they
Yeah,
did.
they did.
Yeah, they did. They definitely
They portrayed him as like he wasn't a smart kid, but he has his own book.
That he was just good in sports.
Right.
That he was just using
That he
his
didn't
size.
know.
That was
Yeah,
his
yeah,
only
yeah,
thing
yeah.
going for him.
They pretty much they made it seem like he never had a consistent academic like life at all.
Yeah.
That but he always went to school. He was just like in and out of foster homes all his life.
Mhm.
He went to in I believe in 9 years he went to 11 different schools.
Poor baby.
Holy
Okay, so he
Shit,
was in and
man.
out a lot. So I guess to make it more of a sob story, because America loves sob stories. Okay, American Idol and a bunch, but
Mhm.
they made it look like he was dumb, and that's what he really didn't like that. They portrayed him as dumb when he was actually very good academically. It's just that he was always in and out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I got a question. Why did he wait so long?
That I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. Like I said, he wrote a book that I do want to read, so I guess I'll just have to give info.
Well,
then.
what I think is like he kind of, I mean, a couple years back probably, but he got out of the NFL. I was reading that I think he was in there 9 seasons, and he always started and everything like that. But his total NFL career, his earnings were only $32 million total.
Only 32 million.
That's not-
that's
okay,
a lot. But
That's a
for
lot, but that's not a
NFL
lot for NFL.
for
yeah.
an NFL player. And you just heard him say how much that movie made. And
I
it's
don't
about
understand.
him.
There has to be a way to get around that. It was portrayed about
That's
him.
what I'm
He
saying,
should have
but-
ownership.
I guess I mean
That's what he's really
that's
trying to fight.
maybe he's been trying to fight it on the low this whole
Yeah.
time,
Mhm.
and just that I guess he realized he couldn't win other than letting it go public.
Now that he's officially out the NFL and he has time to really
Yeah.
strictly go against
Yeah.
that, he can.
Well, he has a lot of
He
people
will.
on his side.
I heard they wanted to
Yeah, that's
take
messed up.
Sandra Bullock.
Bollock.
Bullocks.
Bullock.
Bullock.
her Oscar away for it.
Yeah.
Really?
And I think
Which I don't think they should
I mean,
because
no,
she
no.
worked
the
for
guy
it.
yeah.
who played him in the movie is defending. I saw on Twitter defending Sandra because at the end of the day, even though it was all a lie,
She
she
did her
a,
job.
a damn good job. Like
Mhm.
she
Yeah,
did
definitely.
great.
She deserves that.
So that doesn't make sense to me. But also him not getting money, he has to win this case. There's no way around it.
It sucks because he might not because it's signed stuff. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's all
I really hope
contracted.
he does, but I don't think he will.
My boy Mike was saying
Can you guys help me out money-wise?
Well,
can you suck it?
you know
What?
You know the name of the guy that played him? Tim McGraw.
What?
What the fuck?
Wait.
I was like,
If
If you
that's better
say-
than my Taka story. What the fuck?
if you say
Wait.
anything with
The movie was a
confidence,
lie.
though,
I have a
it-
story about Tim McGraw.
Oh,
no way.
Lord.
He
I used
made
to have-
textbooks.
Wait, what?
No. When I was 10, I had a big crush on him.
Ew.
Listen, Linda, listen. I had a big crush
Oh.
on him, and my grandparents were like, "Yeah, we're going to Nashville. We're gonna go to his house and take a picture in front of it."
You
Oh
were
my
so
God.
excited.
My grandparents drove in front of Tim McGraw's house. Sorry, Tim McGraw, if you ever see this. And they have a picture of my grandpa in front of Tim McGraw's house.
Chill,
My
just chill.
Fucking
I have to
creeps.
find it. And my grandma printed it for me. She's like, "Here's the picture."
You were so close. Why you didn't shoot your
Damn.
shot? Put some in
No,
the
I
mailbox.
wasn't there. My grandparents
you.
went.
Oh,
I-
dang.
It was my grandpa's
know you hear
house.
me.
Yeah.
Start singing photograph.
Oh no! What if you would have?
Look at this.
Wait,
Wait,
That's
that's two
Nickelback.
different persons.
Get
Hey,
the fuck
gross.
out of here.
Gross.
Get out of here.
no, what's I saw
this
your
graph.
picture today.
No.
No.
Tim McGraw? No.
Sat down and that's Kid
That's
Rock.
Kid
Oh,
Rock. Oh, man.
Cut that out. Anyway, thanks you guys so.
Were you ending it?
First you said Nickelback.
Early
this
albums.
is how you remember
Early
me.
albums wasn't bad.
Look at this graph.
They just
My
come
boy
out-
Nickelback, the whole band you made for single dads.
Black
You
and
sitting
back.
in your,
No.
your truck just hitting the
Limp
fucking-
Biscuit is for dads,
Steering
divorced
wheel.
dads. Limp Biscuit all the
Limp Bizkit?
way.
My boys in the trailer parks like Limp Bizkit. I like Limp Bizkit.
She-
Or
I like that
ICP, Insane
biscuit.
Clown
Oh,
Posse.
ICP some crazy shit.
Abracadabra.
Bro.
My dad
You want to shout
Clown
anybody
is for
out?
sure.
Shout out Bible Man.
Come
Jimmy.
get out my closet.
Get the fuck out of my closet, man.
Shout out, actually, my father.
Big Rick.
Big Rick's cute. If he ever sees this, we love you. My
Can't
mom
wait to have
too.
you on here eventually.
Yeah. You want to shout anybody out? there?
Maddie Healy.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Other LA Podcasts. Second episode. We got plenty more stories. We're gonna be here a while.
I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We thank you so much for your support in doing this. We're super excited. If you have any recommendations on what we should do next or talk about, put it in the comments below. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
Later.